In the bustling heart of Berlin, where cobblestone streets whispered tales of old and new, a young professional named Alex stepped into Hans's quaint barber shop, his mind buzzing with the excitement of a life-changing job interview at Eurocorp. But little did he know that a single slip of the clippers would ignite a chain of hilarious mishaps and sweet revenge that would leave everyone in stitches. As Alex settled into the worn leather chair, surrounded by the faint aroma of aftershave and the hum of electric trimmers, he flashed a confident grin at Hans, the eccentric barber with a mustache that seemed to have a life of its own, and requested a sharp trim to seal his fate in the corporate world. Hans, ever the multitasker, nodded enthusiastically while sneaking glances at his phone, where stock market updates flickered like fireflies. And as he began the cut, his distraction grew, leading to a fateful moment when the clippers veered off course, carving an unintended bald patch that transformed Alex's sleek hairstyle into something resembling a modern art disaster. Shocked but trying to play it cool, Alex stared into the mirror, his reflection mocking him with a lopsided grin, and he exclaimed that this wasn't the trendy asymmetrical look Hans claimed it to be from Paris Fashion Week, but rather a catastrophe that could cost him his dream job. Undeterred, Hans brushed it off with a chuckle, insisting it added character, yet Alex's heart sank as he rushed to the interview, attempting to conceal the blunder under a hastily grabbed hat, only for it to tumble off during a firm handshake with the stern French interviewer, who raised an elegant eyebrow and murmured that professionalism didn't include looking like he'd escaped a hedge trimmer's wrath. Rejected and fuming, Alex stormed out of the sleek office building overlooking the Brandenburg Gate, vowing silently that payback was due, for no one ruins a man's big day without facing the consequences in this city of resilient spirits. Days later, with his wounded pride fueling a clever plan, Alex returned to the shop under the guise of forgiveness, complimenting Hans on his unique style and requesting a close shave to test the waters, all while his eyes scanned for the perfect opportunity to strike back, harmlessly yet memorably. As Hans lathered up the cream, boasting about his secret family recipe passed down from generations of German barbers, Alex slyly swapped the canister with one filled with a harmless itching powder disguised as premium foam, watching with bated breath as the barber demonstrated on his own chin first, only for the mixture to bubble and fizz like a mad scientist's potion. Suddenly, Hans's face turned a comical shade of blue, itching uncontrollably as he danced around the shop, yelping in surprise and drawing laughter from the other patrons who pulled out their phones to capture the chaos, while Alex leaned back with a satisfied smirk, revealing that this was revenge served foamy and fresh. But in the midst of the frenzy, as Hans scratched and spluttered, he paused to laugh at his own folly, admitting that perhaps he deserved it for not giving his full attention, and the two men shared a genuine moment of camaraderie, turning what could have been a feud into an unlikely friendship forged in folly. Over a shared beer at a nearby beer garden, with the sun setting over the Spree River, Alex confessed how the bad haircut had actually pushed him to nail a follow-up interview with even more determination, landing the job after all, while Hans promised free cuts for life and vowed to ditch his phone hours during work hours. Their story spread like wildfire through the neighborhood, inspiring tales of lighthearted pranks and second chances, reminding everyone that sometimes a mistake is just the setup for a better punchline in life's grand comedy. If you're cracking up at this barber blunder and want more epic revenge stories like this, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss a twist. As the days turned into weeks, Alex and Hans became local legends, collaborating on a series of prank videos that captured the essence of European humor, dry, witty, and utterly relatable, drawing crowds to the shop and boosting Alex's newfound side hustle in content creation. One evening, under the twinkling lights of a Berlin festival, they recounted the tale to a group of friends, embellishing details for extra laughs, like how the itching powder had Hans convinced he was allergic to his own mustache, leading to a frantic search for remedies that involved everything from yogurt masks to folk dances. Through it all, their bond strengthened, proving that forgiveness often follows folly, and in a world full of serious pursuits, a good laugh could mend even the most botched beginnings. Hey, if this fictional fiasco has you hooked on hilarious narratives, don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend who needs a chuckle today. Your support keeps the stories coming. Venturing further into their adventures, Alex suggested they turn the shop into a hub for storytelling sessions, where customers shared their own mishap tales while getting trimmed, creating a community of mirth that echoed through the streets, from the historic Reichstag to the trendy cafes of Kreuzberg. Hans, embracing his inner comedian, even grew his mustache longer for dramatic effect, using it as a prop in reenactments that had everyone in tears of joy. And soon enough, their YouTube channel exploded with views from across Europe, from London lads to Parisian pranksters. But not everything was smooth. One prank backfired when Alex accidentally used real blue dye instead of temporary foam, turning Hans into a Smurf-like figure for a day, prompting a chase around the Alexanderplatz that ended in exhausted laughter and a pact to always double-check props. This escalation only fueled their creativity, leading to themed episodes like Barber battles, where they invited guest victims for mock revenges, all in good fun, emphasizing that true friendship thrives on mutual mischief. If you've made it this far and love these wild tales, smash that bell icon for instant updates on our next episode. Subscribe now and join the fun. As the days turned into weeks, Alex and Hans became local legends, collaborating on a series of prank videos that captured the essence of European humor, dry, witty, and utterly relatable, drawing crowds to the shop and boosting Alex's newfound side hustle in content creation. One evening, under the twinkling lights of a Berlin festival, they recounted the tale to a group of friends, embellishing details for extra laughs, like how the itching powder had Hans convinced he was allergic to his own mustache, leading to a frantic search for remedies that involved everything from yogurt masks to folk dances. Through it all, their bond strengthened, proving that forgiveness often follows folly, and in a world full of serious pursuits, a good laugh could mend even the most botched beginnings. Hey, if this fictional fiasco has you hooked on hilarious narratives, don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend who needs a chuckle today. Your support keeps the stories coming.